Hello, folks. Welcome out to Liberty Park Stadium, Day Field here in Sedalia, Missouri. We're at twilight, got the lights coming on. We got some night baseball, which is not always the case with high school baseball, but gotta love playing under the lights. It's always fun. Last night, we didn't make it. We got an inning in, I think, 2/3 in before the rain came, but tonight looks like we're going to get it in full. And it was that Festus group. They finished off today winning 7-0 over, oh my goodness,
Jeff City.
There it is. Over Jeff City. They'll be facing the Mule Club out of Warrensburg, Missouri tonight, and I think we got a good one for you here. Let's get to some lineups here. And for the visiting Festus Post 253, we're going to see leading off number 3, Devin Black. In the 2-hole, number 2, Tanner Duncan. In the 3-hole, number 30. I appreciate the fans and the folks coming to help us with the name pronunciations. It's very nice. Nolan Eisenbeis is how it's pronounced. Eisenbeis. Mason Shermer's in the 4-hole, number 72. Number 14, Brennan Irvin in the 5-hole. In the 6-hole, number 17, Cole Robinson. In the 7-hole, number 19, Cooper Shilley. In the 8-hole, number 16, Gunnar Jose. And in the 9-hole, number 22, Clayton Anderson. And that will be for Festus. For the home team, Mule Club, Post 131 out of Zone 2. We're going to be leading off with number 4, Charlie Morgan. In the 2-hole, number 9, Cannon Crooks. In the 3-hole, number 22, Wyatt Ducos. In the 4-hole, number 13, Logan Moran. In the 5-hole, number 23, Trent Gallagher. In the 6-hole, number 15, Sam Sloboshinsky. Did I get that right, guys? I hope so. Sloboshinsky, I believe is the way it's pronounced. And in the 7-hole, number 10, Sam Rosine. In the 8-hole is Reese Haney. In the 9-hole, number 41, Vincent Luff. A lot of tough names here. But I think we did okay. And joining me on the broadcast here, we got Coach Brandon Boyer. Coach, what do you've seen the Mule Club squad? These kids?
I haven't. They did play the Sixers early in the season, and I got to watch a little bit of that. But I did like what I saw from the Festus team earlier today. The big thing is they played very confident, and Post 5 for Jeff City is a good team, and they handled them well, and they never really seemed to, fall. They didn't fall behind, but they never seemed to be threatened at all. They were very confident and just kept pushing and scored runs in a lot of different innings.
Absolutely. We saw Brennan Irvin pitch a fantastic game. That was a combined no-hitter earlier today. Folks, if you didn't see that, I think, Mason, it was funny because Mason Shermer came up when we were talking to him in the post game. He's like, it was pretty much all him. I did only a little bit.
Yeah, and it helps them as well because we were just talking. They have him coming back for the next game, one of the next games if they want him.
Absolutely. That popped on there.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you got to pull it down because, we're on camera here. Folks want to see your pretty face, Coach.
Well,
at least your wife, right?
Yeah. had a catch-up mishap on the old shirt, so I had to go fix it.
Mule Club. What do you know about them?
There's some talent there. They can swing it pretty well at the top of the lineup. They've got 3 or 4 arms that are really very competitive. So they're not necessarily, they're not going to be a pushover by any means. So I would expect either probably Sam. Well, who is pitching for them?
That will be Wyatt Ducos.
Okay, all right. I'm not familiar with that name, but I know that they have some horses over there that they can go to in a pinch. So I would expect it to be a competitive ball game for sure.
A big blow for this squad. I was talking with Coach Morgan before the game. Oliver Deffenbaugh will not be in the lineup tonight. A bee sting or a wasp sting, something like that, to his eye. His eye swelled up.
Oh, man.
And so he will not be available for the Mule Club. Listen, Deffenbaugh in the middle of that lineup, that's a huge bat, and that's a huge empty spot for this Mule Club squad.
Yeah, anytime you lose somebody out of the middle of your lineup this time of year, that can have big ramifications because you got to move pieces around in the lineup and maybe put guys in positions that they're not used to, and sometimes it works and guys step up, and other times it doesn't work out.
I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. This Mule Club squad, they got a lot of kids from around Warrensburg. Of course, Deffenbaugh is a Knob Nostra kid.
Yeah.
So is Trent Gallagher, and we've talked about Trent Gallagher. He's one of those players that can do it all, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a very good on the mound, upper 80s, low 90s guy on the mound, but also a guy who can really hit the ball well and can produce runs. So, can get the vernacular for nowadays is that he's a two-way guy, really good two-way guy.
Good two-way guy, yep. And he's also, Coach Boyer, headed to Mineral Area Community College. Again, Moberly, we've talked about up there. Mineral Area, they had a great year this year, and they're getting another good one here.
Yeah, and they had a successful year. They had a kid get drafted even. I know for one for sure because he's a Father Tolton kid. He's really good. And Mineral always produces tons of guys to good 4 years and that are very successful at those 4 years as well. They develop guys very good over there. Yeah.
Charlie Morgan is another one, and that is Coach Matt Morgan's boy. This young man, he's electric. He's a big kid, swings the bat very well.
Very good shortstop.
Yeah, he for his size too, and he's another one that kind of reminds me on that same line as Jackson Engel. When you look at him, you think, man, I don't know. He's a shortstop, and you're like, and then he plays, and you're like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, he can really. He's got a lot of range, got a strong arm. Can swing the bat. We had a lot of difficulties getting him out this spring. Just guy can do it on both the defensive side and the offensive side. I'm not 100% sure if he pitches that much, but man, if they need him in a pinch, he's got a strong arm.
The kid I'm looking forward to seeing, guys, is this Sam Slobaszewski.
Yeah.
He's committed to Jeffco. I haven't seen him play, and I don't know a lot about him, but you're going to Jeffco, you're playing pretty good baseball.
Yeah, same thing that we talked about Mineral Area Crowder already. And if you're going to play there, then you have to be a pretty strong player because they got a really strong tradition at those schools. And, he's a lot of 4-year guys.
He's another upper 80s fastball guy from the right side, good breaking ball. Sometimes can struggle to find the strike zone, but electric stuff when it's working.
Okay. So the meeting of the minds is over at home plate. We got Kent Lang doing the announcements. I'll tell you, folks, want to let you know here. We did all the lineups already here. We got those out. Lauren, if you want to throw up the lineups again real quick on the screen for the folks, go ahead and do that. But I just want to say, as we open up here, give a shout out to Best Western State Fair Inn, our sponsor, one of our sponsors for this week's championship here of the Missouri American Legion Baseball 19U. Whether you're here for business, adventure, or the Missouri State Fair, the Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia has you covered. Relaxing, spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast. Then explore Katy Trail, local events, and wind down in the heated indoor pool. With meeting space for up to 300 guests and the convenient access to major businesses, it's the perfect stop for work or play. The Best Western State Fair Inn, clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything Sedalia has to offer. And that's a fact, folks. I know, and I appreciate their hospitality. It is clean, it's comfortable, sleeping very well. I usually don't sleep well in hotels. I just never have.
Yeah.
But I've gotten good night's sleeps.
Good. Yeah.
I'm very pleased. So there you go. My wife even made mention of that to me today. She goes, "Are you sleeping okay?" She knows.
Yeah.
I said, "Actually, yeah, I'm doing pretty good."
Yeah, it's a great place. Been here for a long time. I know it gets a lot of use during the state fair.
I think a lot of things probably get used.
Well, yeah. I love the state fair, but I'll admit I try to avoid that area during those 2 weeks.
I can imagine, as somebody who lives here,
Yeah.
I understand those things, right? You're like, don't go over there unless you're going to the fair, right?
Yeah, if you're going to the fair, you're good. And usually, being from around the area, you run into people you went to school with, So it's nice to see old friends and catch up and things like that. But man, I tell you, there's not normally a lot of traffic in Sedalia. And so anytime it takes longer than 5 minutes to get from one side of the town to the other, it can be frustrating. But during the fair, it takes longer than 5 minutes to get across town.
Yeah, because recently my son got married and they just bought a house. And they're, we're going to go over and hang out with them. It's across town, whatnot.
Yeah.
But across town for me it's about 55 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah.
Because he lives down in they're in Festus.
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Down there, so I'm gonna say, hey, you need to go over and hook up with these guys when All right, we're gonna step aside, let Kent Lang finish out this, and we'll be right back after the national anthem, folks.
Keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under control in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And now we'd like for everyone to please rise, and all men who are not military, we request that you remove your hat as we honor America and this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
I'll tell you guys, I want to give a shout out to the Festus folks. They travel well.
I was thinking the exact same thing during the national anthem. They travel really well. That's very impressive.
That's a good crowd. Mule Club over here, just from
Yeah.
Warrensburg, got a good crowd. We've had good crowds here in the ballpark.
Yeah, and I had a really interesting conversation with a fan from Festus earlier. So they have an American Legion place there in Festus that kind of is set up where they can kind of go through the history of Festus American Legion baseball. And they said that every year that they make it to state, they take the team to this place to see the history and to see all the times that Festus has won state. And I thought that was really cool to be able to have that to look back on, and it, you know, for those guys to kind of take that in and really buy into, you know, hey, this is an important deal. It's not just another ball game. It's not just another thing. Like making it this far in the American Legion summer, you know, it's still a big deal.
It is, and like in 2019, this program went to the American Legion Baseball World Series, and that's the last time a team from Missouri's been there. So, you know, that's recent. I mean, that's not that long ago, guys.
Yeah.
I played with a handful of guys that played for 253 in college, and they all talked a lot about their time that they played Legion, and it was very important to them, and it's a very strong tradition. Some of those guys that he was even they would talk about that much more than even their high school season, depending on where they went to high school. So.
And two, I want to give a shout out to Coach, the head coach at Jeffco, Zach Bone, who coached it. He was the head coach there, took over for his father, Pat Bone, and he still has ties with the program. And I love that fact that it's a high-level
Yes.
JUCO, still with that, talking to these kids, opportunities, and I think that's a huge piece for Missouri American Legion baseball to stay in that mix and
Absolutely.
continue to have kids come and perform.
Yeah, absolutely.
Devin Black leading off here for Festus 253. And it's a ball outside. On the mound, we have, as the aforementioned, Wyatt Ducos. And that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes, fouled out of play. I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Morgan for sending me all these fine, all this fine information about the Mule Club players. I mean, we got rolls of stuff, guys.
Yeah, that's great.
And I got to scroll down to Mr. Ducos here. We're getting there. I'm going to keep scrolling until I'm sure we're going to find him. There he is. Crestridge High School, Class 1, another small school.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, he is going to UCM next year, and
that's a great pitch.
He's on the mound tonight, but I've heard he can really swing the bat.
He's an all-conference tight end and linebacker too, guys.
Yeah, he definitely looks that part.
2-time all-conference, all-district basketball, 4-time all-conference, all-district baseball. This kid's an athlete.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, it's kind of cliche to talk about, but college coaches love guys that play multiple sports because you're able to, you know, you're able to perform different movements more fluidly because of those experiences with those other sports.
I was curious, so I looked it up. Coach Casino, the Festus 253 coach, was an MLB draft pick.
Yes, he was.
I told him earlier. I was like, "That's a big guy."
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and yes, he was a MLB draft pick.
Yeah.
Find what
I'm
16th round in 2015.
I'm pretty sure if he
That was
wanted
the
to.
Detroit Tigers, I believe it was. And heck of a play by the first baseman,
Yeah.
avoiding the runner and still making that catch over
Yeah,
there
that
is
was-
number 9.
That was a great job.
Got to keep the defense in play here.
The next hitter is the first baseman, number 30, Nolan Eisenreich.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's Cannon Crooks over there at first base.
Okay, so we have the wrong number. I have the wrong number for him. Nope, there it is. Cannon Crooks, my fault. Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Eisenbeis swings through, and it's quickly 0-2. Favorite pregame tradition? Drink an energy drink.
Oh, man.
That's way too many kids these days.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
I love it, man. I love it. So Eisenbeis down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Festus 0, Mule Club coming up.
Happening play is Festus 0, Mule Club. Coming to bat.
First base is Nolan Eisenbeis. At second base is Cooper Shilley. At third base, Cole Robinson. At shortstop, Brennan Irvin. In center field will be Devin Black. In left field, Clayton Anderson. And in right field will be Mason Shermer. That's the defense. Sorry we missed that on the first time around with the Mule Club, folks. My crack staff all over it on top of me. And we'll catch up with that in the top half of the inning.
I like it when I see a kid that just threw quite a few pitches and then still playing shortstop. A tough kid right there.
Yeah, that's
They do it in the Dominican Republic.
right. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my staff over here, Red Earth Productions LLC, engineering, bringing you all the pictures, camera angles. Lauren Klutz, Drew Klutz, my staff over there, working hard, bringing you, making sure we sound good and the pictures look good for you folks. We hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Leading off, Charlie Morgan against Duncan, and that's ball one. So here you go, guys. I always like this. GPA 4.18, and people go, how does it get higher? It's weighted because he's probably taken, what are those?
Dual credit. Dual credit.
There you go. That's what my kids did. I didn't do that. I wasn't that guy. But I'm glad my kids were. They took after their mother. And that is ball three.
Yeah.
3-1.
Well, when you get that opportunity to go into college already with credits under your belt,
it's nice, right?
Yeah.
And that is a leadoff walk to Morgan as he heads down to first base. This is a kid right here. I like this because he runs a 6.7 60, and that isn't. And I think he even scored a little lower in the last PBR event I've seen him at. I think it was like 6.6. And so this kid has got serious speed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really great athlete.
That's strike one. He goes, a great jump. And he's safe under the tag. But it looks like Morgan kind of hit that bag and
Yeah, tag came down right on his helmet.
Yeah.
Kind of pushed his head down into the ground or bag or something.
Trying to shake it out. Yeah. That didn't look pretty.
No. Man, but there's the speed right there. Goes too early, but still beats out the throw from the pitcher even after he steps off.
So a stolen base for Morgan. 1 strike to Cannon Crooks at the plate. Time is called. Crooks' favorite pregame tradition, guys, is listening to Scott Wolverton and praying. I like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
That ball's in the dirt. Nice job there by Jose to keep that ball in front and not let Morgan get to third. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wants to major in biomechanics, guys, this young man at the plate.
That is.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm assuming that would probably have to deal with, kind of the new wave of, how the body moves and the way that baseball is kind of heading. It's all about movement and maximizing each player's ability to move to the best of their ability, and so that's pretty awesome.
Oh, and that ball's away from the catcher. He got the swing and miss, but so the strikeout is made, but the runner advances on the wild pitch on the error. And if you're scoring at home, that's how that's scored, folks.
Now batting the pitcher, number 22, Wyatt Duco.
Yeah, I know even for myself sometimes it's hard to remember the difference between a wild pitch and a pass ball.
And staying on top of whoever's doing the
Scoring?
game changer,
Yes,
and making sure that it's not
exactly.
messed up and
Exactly.
not telling you 3 innings later.
Oh,
Right,
man.
right.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah. Well, because I know some people would consider that a stolen base also for Morgan because he went from
No,
second to third,
yeah.
but you can't count that as a stolen base.
No, that's advancing on the wild pitch. And Wyatt Ducos at the plate. Big opportunity for the Mule Club to jump out on top, and he swings, and that is going to be foul out of play. Quickly 0-2.
So far, Duncan's kind of going to that breaking ball quite a bit here, and it's a good breaking ball. So we'll see if he uses his fastball off of that or if he kind of stays with the breaking ball here.
Fastball. Eisenbeis couldn't get to it. Bounces out of play. We'll do it again. Nobody out, first and third. It's 2 strikes on Ducos. He's got an opportunity to help his own cause. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It was a good stick by the catcher, but I think that was the right call.
I agree.
Yeah.
A little bit of chalk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good 0-2 pitch, though.
Yeah.
You might get a swing there because it looks pretty good, just a little bit too far outside.
Already working really hard back there is Jose, man. He's done some gymnastics to keep that ball in front of him.
Yeah, he's done a really good job.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That misses low, and it's worked it back full.
All right, Coach, your thoughts. Do you send the runner here, try to stay out of a double play, or you just let it ride with your 3-hole?
I think I'd send him just because he hasn't had any swing and miss in this at bat.
Yeah.
3-hole probably handles the bat pretty well.
And that ball is grounded to the second baseman. Flip for one. And he's out. So the 4-6-3 double play, but the run is scored. At least it's a productive 2 outs, and that clears the bases and brings up Logan Moran to the plate.
Catcher number 13, Logan Moran.
And that's strike one. That was a big ground ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good turn of the double play. The run scores, but it's one run. You
Yep.
can deal with that.
Yep. And kind of back to what Coach and I were talking about on that pitch before, I am with Coach. I think I would have put the runner in motion there, because now that second baseman has to decide, is he going to cover the bag or is he going to stay home and field the ground ball? And so, even if even if he doesn't go for second base, there's maybe a moment of hesitation there where he can't turn the double play.
Right. And Duncan is struggling to find command of really all his pitches. It's been very erratic so far.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go back to his fastball a little bit more, wouldn't you, Coach?
Yeah, especially, there hasn't been a lot of hard contact at all. A lot of foul balls, that's about it.
There it is, 3-2.
He was honestly a little early on that pitch.
Yeah, he was. I agree. Maybe a little bit too juiced up, knowing that it's coming.
Ooh, ball 4. Another good take. Those are tough takes, boy, with 2 strikes.
Yeah. Well, and when your pitcher is not missing close to the strike zone,
Right.
it makes it tougher for the umpire to call the closer calls.
Agreed.
Because you haven't been around the zone the whole time, so they're not necessarily expecting close calls.
It does. You'd be surprised. It does make a difference if you're more consistent.
Yeah.
That ball's lifted into the gap. On the run, making the catch
Good
in
commu-
left field for out number 3. Leaves the runner stranded at first, and we head to the top of the second inning. 1-0 Mule Club.
There was a runner left on base. We played 1 inning, and it's a Mule Club 1, Festus 0.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep reaching. Folks, we're going to set the defense here.
It's a hit by pitch. Oh, my.
And our pitcher, of course, Wyatt Ducos, we talked about, and his battery mate, Logan Moran, behind the plate at first base. Cannon Crooks at second base. Trent Gallagher. Third base will be Reese Haney. And at shortstop will be Charlie Morgan. In center field, Sam Rosine. And flanked by left fielder Vincent Luff. And in right field is Sam Slobozhensky. So that's the defensive setup for this Mule Club squad. As the throw goes down. Mason Shermer getting ready to lead it off here for Festus. Shermer had a heck of a good at bat in game 1 today, finishing that out with the bases loaded. Took a couple of big hacks, but then took that team approach, team at bat, and just poked one in and two RBIs. As a great piece of hit.
And it really got them going as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it kind
it
of
did.
started the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. That kind of let everybody relax a little bit and settle in, and they were able to score several runs.
That one off the end of the bat, caught by the second baseman as Shermer softly lines out, brings up Brennan to Irvin. The shortstop for today. We saw earlier his shirt was hit by a pitch. And I would have loved to have been taking a photo at that time and watched the water just spray. That'd been wild, right?
Yeah.
You said something about multiple tops for Festus earlier. We've got 2 now.
Yeah, but they need 2 more reds for.
Right.
Probably not as much during the night game here, I would imagine, but during the day game. Boy.
Yeah. Well, sometimes though, even in those night games, that air gets really thick, and you can't get the sweat off of you no matter how hard you try.
2-2. Strike 3. Heck of a pitch by Ducos. Freezes Irvin, and that is 2 quick outs, guys.
Yeah, perfectly painted there.
Cole Robinson coming to the plate.
I mean, some pitchers
Good off speed there.
They like the stickiness, the muddiness, because they feel like they can get a better grip, and then others will complain because they don't like the sweat.
Diving stop from his knees, not going to be able to get the speed from Robinson, but a heck of a job knocking that down, keeping the ball on the infield. 2-out single, infield single for Robinson brings up Cooper Shilley.
Yeah, with how that was hit, if that gets by him, that's probably a double.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially where he's playing, it's going to get to the wall over there.
Yeah, playing a little bit more in left center there, so would have taken longer.
And that misses in to Shilley. So far, Ducos has been very good in the zone. He's missed a couple times inside here. It's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle, and Morgan fields it, steps on it, and that ends the inning. We're heading to the bottom of the second inning. Score 1-0 Mule Club. All right, folks. Tanner Duncan back out. We've had some fun talking about some of these players from the Festus squad. Nolan Eisenbeis. Here's one for you. Favorite pregame ritual for Mr. Eisenbeis is a quick nap and McDonald's fries. Gotta love that. And fun facts that about Mr. Eisenbeis is I have a puppy named Esco. He's going to be playing baseball at Jefferson College. He wants to become a stockbroker. How about that? That is the first baseman over there for Festus, wants to become a stockbroker. And so that's some fun facts about Mr. Eisenbeis that we didn't know before.
Yeah. Not too
All
often.
right, here we go.
Not too,
Swing and a miss
not
from
too
the
often.
leadoff hit.
Oops, sorry.
From the leadoff hitter, Slobachevsky.
Yeah. Sorry, not too often a baseball player wants to be a stockbroker.
Not too often. Well, you know. Oh, shows bunt, lays it down, dunking up, and records the out.
PFP.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta like it.
The center fielder, number 10, Sam Rosine.
Out number 1, Sam Rosine coming to the plate, the center fielder. I think he was trying to get that a little bit more down the third base line, and it got back to the pitcher a little bit too much.
Yeah, you always want to get the bunt in the right location first and then worry about running to first base.
And that ball is in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0. Huh. Now here's one you don't see every day. Mr. Eisenbeis was the FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
As Rosine pokes one into right field for a one-out single. He was the FBLA state champ for supply chain management. Now, unless you're watching Fox News or CNN or some of those Fox Business, or you don't hear too much about supply chain management.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun fact, I taught 3 years at Cairo, and I was the FBLA sponsor.
Is that
So
right?
I'm a little familiar with FBLA.
Nice.
There you
It's
go.
out of my... I'm a social studies teacher now. That was not what I went to school for, but
There you go.
I've been to state.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever had anybody do supply chain management. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember anybody wanting to do that.
Yeah. Need to get that guy a job at Amazon.
It was a hot topic. Oh, that ball's popped up and it's going to get down. That was a hot topic during the world shutdown, supply chain.
Yeah.
So that's what it's dealing with there. So I could see where it's a real topic at this point.
Yeah, getting the goods to the customers.
Absolutely. Reese Haney at the plate. That's a strike at the knees. I always like that part of it. This is one of the things we like about Youth Baseball Midwest. We do a lot of interviews with kids because I enjoyed that aspect of it. You know, who are you as a person?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is fun. This is the fun part. But who are they as people? Because that's really, you guys, when you were playing ball, now you're back here, you're both head coaches at high schools. You're influencing kids and how in their direction as teachers and things of that nature. That's a huge part of it.
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes I think, in the middle of all this, kind of gets left out, right?
And not everybody on that field right now wants to continue their playing career at baseball or any other sports they play. Some of them are looking forward to going and having a job and going to college and just be a kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and baseball gives us as coaches an opportunity to really teach these kids how to fail and how to deal with failure. It's a hard game.
Oh, that ball is smoked into left field.
It was a really good at bat there.
That was with 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Left that one a little bit middle, and Haney didn't miss it.
Left fielder number 41, Vincent Luff.
Yeah, and I wasn't 100% sure at the time, but I'm pretty sure Rosine swung 3-0 when he got his hit.
You know what, Coach? You're right. He did.
That doesn't happen very often.
3-0. You're right.
And as a coach, you better get a hit if you're swinging 3-0.
Vincent Luff at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Another opportunity for the Mule Club to cash in. Turns away. Oh, and that goes into center field. He bluffs it.
Good job backing up there.
Are you strict 3-0 take with your guys? I don't want to give too much
In
away.
the-
I don't know.
Well, it
Coach
depends.
wants to know.
It depends on the hitter.
Me too, yeah.
We've got some hitters that I trust to take good swings and have a good approach 3-0 and not necessarily get themselves out. So I don't hate it, but if you're more of an on-base guy, yeah, you're taking 3-0.
Oh, run at him, run at him, run at him.
Oh, man. That
Jose, and it's tough in that moment. Jose, he's like, oh, I got him, instead of just running at that guy. They don't think about it as much as a catcher because you're so far away.
yes.
But right there, you got to make him decide and then throw the baseball.
Yep, exactly. And it didn't look like that was the case right there, but sometimes a runner will bait the catcher into a throw to be able to take that base.
Absolutely. Vincent Luff drops in fair, and it's a ground rule double. And because of that play right there, both runs are going to score as the 9-hole again, guys, rears its head. 2 RBI double.
Yeah, that was a really good piece of hitting. And to your point there, an absolutely great piece of base running by Haney by moving up to second on the previous play to be able to get both runs in.
3-0, Mule Club. Folks, I didn't get the gentleman here introduced to our crowd. If you're new watching here, I'm very sorry. I must apologize. To my right here, working with us this evening, all the way to the end there, is Coach Brandon Boyer. He's the head coach at Moberly High School here in Moberly, Missouri, or over there in Moberly, Missouri. It's over that way.
That way.
That
Yeah.
way? Yeah, that's north. I'm sorry. And head coach here at Smith Cotton in Sedalia is Kyle Zimmerman, and these gentlemen are calling the game with us here. We're glad to have them as part of Youth Baseball Midwest's broadcast of the Missouri American Legion Baseball State Championships. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Really do. I've enjoyed the conversation.
I know I've enjoyed it very much. Thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
I think it's nice to be on the other side of things every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's not as intense, is it, Coach?
No.
Yeah, you get to think about all the situations but not get so stressed out about it.
We're at the top of the lineup. Charlie Morgan is a 1-1 count. Got another RBI out. There's only 1 out.
That was a good pitch right there. Needed that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Duncan has struggled. He's given up 3 hits and 3 runs. There's some good baseball economics. I love that. When you can match your hits and run total, you're being efficient in scoring runs. That's outside. 2-2.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Did they have a hit in the first inning when they scored?
I don't think so. I think
No, sir. They had 2 walks.
So that's more of the bottom of the lineup.
Mm-hmm. Good pitch right there.
There you go. That's the better part of valor, I think, right there. Good decision by Eisenbeis. Don't throw the ball away and give a run away. You just got an out.
Yeah.
So Morgan strikes out.
Next to the play from the Mule Club is the first baseman.
But that's another extra 90 feet that could be very important because the ball gets by the catcher here. That's another run. So I like the aggressiveness on the base paths there.
That ball's driven into the gap and caught. Wow. Devin Black on the sprint saves the run, and we head to the top of the third inning. Mule Club on top, 3-0. All right, folks, want to let you know about our sponsor, one of our sponsors for tonight's ball game, and that is Best Western State Fair Inn right here in Sedalia at Best Western State Fair Inn. You're just steps away from adventure and minutes from business. Enjoy spacious, pet-friendly rooms with HBO, free Wi-Fi, and room service. Fairgrounds Fuel up with a full hot breakfast, then explore the Katy Trail, hit the Missouri State Fairgrounds, or wrap up a work day with ease. With meeting space for up to 300 and relaxing perks like an indoor heated pool and cocktail lounge, this is comfort and convenience all in one. Book your stay at the Best Western State Fair Inn today. Great accommodations, been enjoying the stay, appreciate the hospitality over there from all the folks. Top of the third inning brings up Gunnar Jose. And that ball is going to drop and past. The left fielder kicks away, and Jose is putting on the brakes. And back to second with a leadoff double here in the top of the third inning.
Good swing, getting the barrelhead out front there.
Brings up Clayton Anderson. Number 0, that is, I believe, Oliver Klump. Heading out to run the bases for the catcher, Jose.
I feel like we might see a bunt here.
Just
Still
get that run.
Early enough in the game.
Yeah. Be a good time to get him over to third with less than 2 outs for sure. Oh, no. Well, it worked out.
It worked out. That was just self-defense, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Did the job.
Did the job, sacked bunt, moves the runner to third, and we're back to the top of the order with Devin Black.
Whole new meaning to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Bunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the Maverick on the sack bunt.
Yeah.
Just trying not to die. Oh, they got him. And the tag is made by Charlie Morgan, the shortstop. That's the young guy getting caught off there.
Yep. It kind of makes me wonder if that was a call, too. If he's kind of already leaning that way, and because if that wasn't called, if that was
suicide,
the safety squeeze, because if that's not a call, that runner's not really expecting to go in that situation.
I'm not even going to try and score that. I don't have enough paper here to do that. It's like 2, 5, 3, 7, 6.
Right. That's good execution by Mule Club, though. No unnecessary throws.
And strike 3 gets Black looking. Oh, my goodness. And that ends the inning. Festus down 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Folks, thanks for tuning in here today. Youth Baseball Midwest is more than live events. We have our podcasts, baseball talk. We enjoy bringing you all kinds of baseball talk, and our contributors and Kevin Mulder from Prep Baseball Report, Diego Solares. Had a great conversation. Diego was on with us this past week, and we had the head coach from Father McGivney High School in Illinois on the show. Great conversation. They had won the state championship a year ago. They were in the running again this year. It's one of the better programs in Class 1 in Illinois, and it was a fantastic conversation. Go check that out. It's out right now on Youth Baseball Midwest. After the ball game, go listen to the podcast. You'll enjoy it. Talked a lot about how kids, the development coming up, what high school coaches are looking for as we see these kids coming out of elementary and middle school, and the development process into high school. And I'm sure, guys, so subscribe while you're here. Youth Baseball Midwest, hit the dinger, get your notifications. And I'm sure this is a conversation you guys have had on numerous occasions about with young coaches and elementary, middle school age kids, and what that's like to get them ready to play high school baseball.
Yeah, definitely. We're very fortunate. Smith Cotton here is going to start a junior high program next year. So we'll have seventh graders and eighth graders having the opportunity to play for the school in the spring. So very excited about that.
That's awesome.
That was a good pitch.
Ducos, and he says he doesn't go off the plate. It is 2 balls and a strike. And that is into left field over there. And Shilly, I did not think he was going to get him there for a minute.
Yeah, great throw on the run there, and even better pick at first base.
Trent Gallagher at the plate. You know, in Moberly, it's a smaller community, Coach. The elementary, middle school, you know, that's got to be, you know, it's a small town. Most people know everybody, but still, it's just a smaller town. You're dealing with just numbers, really.
Yeah.
In that respect, right?
A lot of our little younger 8, 10, 12, 14U town leagues, we usually have 2 teams, average probably around 25, 30 kids. But it's definitely growing with the success that we've had, and plus getting a college team in our town. Baseball's you know, on people's mind more. We do a lot of camps and stuff to help promote it with the younger kids, and Coach Fletcher does a great job with helping us out and having some of his guys help us out with that as well. So
that's awesome. I love the fact that the college coach gets involved and is part of that.
He's very involved with our program as well, and it's awesome having a college coach around. And him being a Moberly guy helps too. He was in the program, so.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up. We have Coach Kendall here at State Fair, and he's a Sedalia guy as well. So, it's kind of the same situation where not only do you have a high school team to look forward to, but you have a college team to look forward to, in the future. And so,
especially if you want to just stay close to home, right, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. And the A+, you save a little money there, and then for some people, save a little more money by being able to stay at home.
That's a great pitch by Tanner Duncan to end the inning, and he gets Trent Gallagher looking as we head to the top of the 4th inning. It is 3-0 Mule Club. Folks, our good friends over at Game 7 Baseball, check this out. All-Star Showcase starts. The Home Run Derby. They had a Home Run Derby this past weekend. It looked like the divisions. I want to see what they got. Nope. There's the schedule. 7 and 8U schedule. They got it up. They got the names. They got the Home Run Derby ready to go. I love that. That's very cool. They do the Home Run Derby. They added this to the All-Star Showcase as it went very well for the World Series. Game7baseball.com. Go check it out. The All-Star Showcase starting this weekend. That is, I believe, tonight, actually. It's kicking off. And that is a ground ball to the shortstop. Morgan up with it. Fires across. He's got an electric arm at short, too. He's 90-plus across the infield. This young man has some really good tools.
Yeah, he can make a lot of plays in a lot of different ways.
He made it. I mean, that wasn't the easiest play on the plane. He made it look pretty easy.
Yeah, wasn't even really close.
Pretty basic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another ground ball to the third baseman, and flips it over for out number 2. Gentlemen, that is 2 pitches and 2 outs. That is a fantastic.
Is he gonna take here? He's swung a lot today.
I don't think he will.
I'm curious to see if he'll watch for it.
I would want him to take, but he's the kind of hitter too, though. If he gets a pitch that he can drive.
That was a take. That was
yeah.
Good. That's strike 1. And that was in his wheelhouse right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that takes a lot of discipline right there to. And again, that's kind of a team at bat thing right there, knowing that you're trying to get pitch count up a little bit and taking a pitch that maybe you could have done some damage with.
1 ball, 1 strike to Shermer.
I always like it for the pitcher too. Gives him just a little bit more of a breather than a 1-2.
Outstanding changeup.
Yeah.
From
that was a really good
Ducos
pitch.
thought he had the strikeout there, but 1 pitch short. That misses in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is, I think, the at-bat they needed right here. This is a good at-bat from Shermer.
Yeah.
And rifled back up the middle. Oh, Morgan can't get it. And Shermer with a 2-out single rocketed back up the middle.
It's tough with that deflection.
Yeah.
Up the middle.
Yeah.
It looked like it skidded off the mound, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very good at bat there by Mason. Staying patient, not trying to do too much, hitting the ball back up the middle, extending the inning.
Brendan Irvin at the plate. He swings at the first pitch.
And that's sometimes when you have a pitcher that is in the strike zone so much, you don't want to lose strikes per se, and so you get really aggressive, and sometimes that can be to your detriment as well.
Off the end of the bat, dive. And it's going to get away from the first baseman, and Ducos not covering. And an infield single here, and Festus has something brewing.
That's tough because it's a ball the second baseman probably could have got to.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to just let it get through because so many times you see first baseman let it through and second baseman thinks first has it and it just trickles on through.
Yep, I agree. Unfortunately, though, I mean, if he would have fielded it, the pitcher wasn't there, so he would have been safe no matter what. But
and a ground ball back. And goes the short way. A little gamesmanship by Shermer trying to distract him. Didn't work. Morgan makes the play, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 3-0 Mule Club.
Warrensburg 3, Festus 0.
folks, make sure you're subscribed. Catch up with us next in a week and a half, basically. Starting Wednesday, August 6th, we'll be in Washington, Missouri for the Mid-South Regional Championships. One of these teams will punch their ticket. And right here on Youth Baseball Midwest, we'll have all the action from 7 different states, starting Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas. Sam Slobaszewski is coming up to bat here, guys. Favorite pregame tradition? Napping.
It's the opposite of the energy drinks.
Right, yeah.
Both
Yeah.
sides of it.
That is, but yeah, two extremes there.
A little fun fact here. He says, I own a Lego selling business.
All right.
I am top 50 in the MLB show.
Wow. Okay.
If you're top 50 in the I don't know, man.
That's very impressive. If that's
Top
the
50,
case,
right? That's
Mhm.
That's good.
I do not want to challenge him to a show game later.
I hope that isn't on the rookie setting.
The Lego thing, that's cool. I'm big Lego
Right?
guy. I'm
Are
big
you?
Star Wars fan. So
Oh
it kinda
yeah,
goes-
I love
Oh
it.
man, you got to go hang out with my crack engineer over here, Drew. Yeah, he's got oodles of Star Wars Lego stuff everywhere. Yeah, he's that guy. We did this too because he's got the helmets, the Star Wars helmets and
Yeah.
stuff, and we would take him out. We're taking him out to the ballpark and had kids taking pictures of the kids in the helmets and
I
stuff.
remember I've seen something you guys did with some Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've recently started going back through all the old movies. I watched 1 and 2. Now I'm in the middle of 3. Just haven't had a chance to finish it all the way yet.
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Sam Slobaszewski. Working the at-bat. Duncan still battling, guys. He's not pitched horrible.
No, he really hasn't. And even in the second inning when he ran into some trouble, they only scored 2 runs.
Right?
You know, it could have been a lot worse with how that inning was going. So I think he's done well.
Needs to put up another 0 here. And a 3-2 pitch grounded to the shortstop. Charges on the throw.
Oh, yeah.
And he pulled off.
He knew it as soon
Yeah.
as he did it, too. The worst thing he could have done there was look at the umpire.
Just throw it. Just throw it.
around.
Yep.
Just chuck it around.
Just throw it around because as soon as he looked at the umpire, he admitted that he came off early.
Center fielder number 10, Sam Rosine.
So
Does that have to go down as an error?
you know, I was just thinking the same thing. And
That's
the
a tough
bunt.
bunt.
Good play.
Oh, outstanding play by Jose. Not interfering with the runner.
Yeah,
Getting around there and throwing a strike.
yeah. That was a really good play there.
He has a tough pitch to bunt and an even better defensive play on it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So Rosine's at first base. Reese Haney at the plate. Haney singled and has scored a run. And the ball is outside. One ball, one strike. Festus, folks, they had to finish their game earlier today against Jeff City and then come back and play this game here tonight. And it was warm this afternoon. Irvin, I think he probably sweated off like 5 pounds of water.
Yeah, he was dripping, that's for sure.
2 balls and a strike.
You kind of wonder too, though. I mean, I know they had a chance to kind of go get legs up in the hotel and stuff, but you wonder if that heat from earlier in the day it might be affecting them a little bit because we've had some mental lapses that probably wouldn't normally happen.
It zaps you. And that ball is in the dirt.
Everybody bounces back differently too. I know some guys that if they go and sit in the hotel for the afternoon, then they're sluggish when they come back out.
Yeah.
Some of them just need to stay out in it and stay in the shade and
Yeah.
go get some bead.
That's a good point. That's a good point right there.
It's hard to get your body that far up. You're warm
Right.
and whatnot, and then you bring it all the way back down, and then got to get it back up.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy. And that ball's away from Jose.
Luff here has another opportunity to do some damage.
1 ball, no strikes as Duncan spikes the curveball as Luff had squared around the bunt. Doesn't need to do that anymore.
I've seen that a couple of different times today. So, Coach, I want to get your opinion on this. Bunting with 1 out. You like it or you don't like it?
It really depends on who I have up. I don't like giving the second out away. I don't really like a sacrifice. It'd have to be looks like a bump for a hit situation here. I think that's probably what he was trying to do on well, I guess it was first and second, so it wasn't a squeeze, but
Yeah, I agree. I get maybe trying to catch somebody sleeping and going and doing that. Oh,
Nice job
yeah.
by Eisenbeiss. That's a heck of a nice play. Knew he had the time. Runner was right in front of him. He made sure he stopped the runner at third. He had stopped his feet, so he didn't have any way to go home.
I kind of like that situation. It has to be a really good bunt, but a safety squeeze with runners on second and third.
Okay.
Because there's so many different opportunities for what you could do that sometimes if you make a mistake, you can score 2 runs on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree there. I like that thought process.
And that's a strike. Charlie Morgan at the plate, back to the top of the order. It's strike 1.
And again, it's kind of the thought process of don't let the defense relax. Don't let the pitcher relax. Keep that pressure on. Keep that foot down, and just try to keep making things happen.
Curveball. Foul down the third base line. It's 0-2. So Duncan 1 strike away from stranding these runners and getting out of this inning. Putting up, he needs to put up another 0 here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to give the offense a chance to come back in and get back in the game.
That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He waited a long time there.
Yeah. I was.
Maybe it was just the silence, but it seemed like he waited a really long time.
Yeah. Good thing they're not running the pitch clock today.
Is that coming to high school, guys?
Technically, it already has.
Yeah.
Now.
Not really enforced.
Yeah.
Much.
If the umpires still have to enforce it, but we've come across some umpires that enforce it pretty strictly.
He's not going to get Morgan.
That's Morgan speed right there for you.
Swing and bunt, scores a run. I mean, he just knew all I got to do is get something on that baseball, and I'm going to outrun it.
I don't know if there's many situations where in high school, knock on wood, that I've seen many pitchers that abuse that. I don't think that there's many that really get over it.
I agree.
Pace of play has been such a big emphasis. It's every coach's meeting before a game.
Yeah. And sometimes early in the spring you might run into it just because guys are still.
Center field, tough play, but Black makes the catch. We'll continue this conversation. I think it's very interesting here as we head to the top of the 5th. Score now 4-0 Mule Club.
Two runners left on base. We now play 4. It's Warrensburg Mule Club 4 and Festus 0.
folks, if you need a place to stay, right here in Sedalia, Best Western State Fair Inn. Whether you're here for business, adventure, or the Missouri State Fair, or if you're in town for the Missouri American Legion 19U State Championships, the Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia has you covered. Relaxed and spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast, then explore Katy Trail local events and wind down in the indoor heated pool. With meeting space for up to 300 guests and convenient access to major businesses, it's perfect. It's the perfect stop for the work or play. The Best Western State Fair Inn, clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything Sedalia has to offer. My reading skills broke down there for a moment, guys.
Hey, that's all right. It happens to the best of us. No worries.
And it is dark in here, I'll give you that.
Well, it's not dark on my laptop.
I wasn't going to say anything.
They don't know that.
And that is a foul ball.
And that was close. It's hard to tell from this angle, but that could have clipped the bag.
Cooper Shilley at the plate. It's an 0-2 count. Ducos is kind of in cruise mode, guys.
He settled in very nice.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with his ability to use his fastball to get ahead and then have a really good breaking ball off of that.
It almost looks like he kind of trips with that front foot. Watch it. First time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. And it's something he does every time.
Oh, yeah, he kind of double kicks that leg, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like earlier when the pitcher from Jeff City was, like, jumping off the rubber.
The backside.
Yeah.
Ground ball to Morgan, up with it, fires across.
He's fun to watch. He's smooth.
Yeah.
That's the first out. I like, some guys, they play with that pace. It looks fast, even though it's just smooth.
Yeah. Yep.
Because smoother is faster.
That's right. Well, and it's, as an infielder myself, I try to get it through to our infielders. I don't care if they're 2 steps out of the box when the ball gets to first base. I'd rather you get the ball over to first base quicker, and not pat it a couple of times, take 3 or 4 shuffles, and then throw it over there and make it a close play.
And a good shortstop will take pride in not only how good of a defender they are, but on top of that, how smooth they play.
Yeah.
Yes.
How fluid it looks.
Yep, absolutely.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, and he swings through. Jose down on strikes and finishes it there. One of the things I had this conversation with, we were talking about these things with Brett Graves on his Keep Climbing podcast. Smoother's faster. When you rush, that's usually when accidents happen.
Yeah.
And, how do you teach a kid to be smooth and become, it becomes fast?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not wasting any motion.
Yeah.
And that ball is fouled down the line. You know exactly how to move to the ball. There's no waste of motion. You get it, boom, go.
Right.
And that's the play, right?
Yeah. And unfortunately, kids nowadays don't have the ability to watch Ozzie Smith like I did growing up, and when you have a guy like that you can try to emulate, that's all Ozzie Smith was. He was smooth, everything was quick, he moved really well, wasn't the fastest guy,
no,
but everything looked in sync, everything worked together, and he worked very hard to make it that way.
Swing and a miss, Clayton Anderson. And that reminds me, when you think about that, guys, and there was a shortstop that came after Ozzie, not long, but, it was there. David Eckstein.
Yeah.
He was completely the opposite.
Right.
But you talk about the epitome of a guy that just was able to maximize that.
Yes. Yeah, I loved watching David Eckstein as well, especially, as a smaller guy. Seeing him go out there and be successful, and again, even him in a way made it look easy. You know, it took a little bit more effort, but he still, you know, got the job done and you know, played very well, especially for the Cardinals.
Not that Ozzie didn't, but David Exton had to work really hard to get where he was.
Yes.
In the majors.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's actually really crazy if you go back and hear about.
That ball is fair, and there's going to be no play.
That was a good decision there.
So back-to-back base hit or walked and base hit, infield single. And, guys, that was Devin Black, and we're back to the top of the order. Here is the opportunity that Festus, I think, was looking for during this game. Tanner Duncan at the plate, then Eisenbeis and Shermer.
Yeah, I think if they're going to get back into the game, they've got to get a run across here.
If I'm Ducos, I'd just try to keep doing what I've been doing the whole game. Don't try to do too much right here. Just challenge the hitters.
1 ball, no strikes. There is 2 outs, too. So
Yeah. So he's 1 pitch away from getting out of trouble for sure.
And the catch made by Charlie Morgan to strand 2 runners as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Score 4-0 Mule Club.
Warrensburg leads 4-0.
Folks, we want to look at this young man here, Tanner Duncan. He's on the mound, been pitching pretty well, on the short end of some things. He's just a junior. His high school awards and stats hit JCAA Small Schools MVP, first team all district. Good. Hobbies, other sports, basketball and football. Favorite pregame tradition is quick trip runs. I don't
get down with that.
I'm gonna guess that there's an energy drink involved with that quick
I would
trip.
imagine.
Yeah.
My favorite movie is The Sandlot, of course. And goals and plans after high school is to play college baseball. There you go. Little shout out to Tanner Duncan there. Appreciate these guys. This is from their own hand. This is stuff they did and sent to me. So
the school he's from, and I don't want to say this wrong, Herculaneum?
That's correct.
Is that a smaller school then?
Yes.
Okay.
Herculaneum, smaller school for especially our area. And it's called Herky. That's the way
Herky.
even the jerseys, it's Herky.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's battled really well today. Oh, let that one get away from him. But he's battled. You know, he's done enough to keep the offense in the game, and unfortunately the offense hasn't been able to get a couple timely hits. But
so a hit by pitch, Ducos on, and we're going to get the courtesy runner. And it's going to bring Logan Moran to the plate. He's walked, been stranded, grounded out to the second baseman. Number 28 is the pinch runner, Carter Johnson. 6'2", 180 out of Warrensburg.
one of my favorite pregame traditions when I was playing I had played for a summer out in Santa Fe in the Pecos League and go to Albertsons every day before or in between BP and the game, get a thing of watermelon and a yogurt parfait. Man,
There you
it
go.
wasn't much better.
Man, folks don't know Albertsons that much
I
around
have
here.
no idea what that is.
Yeah.
That's a grocery chain in the
Yeah.
West Coast, yeah.
Got some great watermelon out there.
Yeah, back when I was in college, that's I lived, worked for Ralph's Grocery Company, Southern California, when I was going to college.
I'm
That
jealous
was-
of Quick Trip. That's a treat for me.
You know, there's a lot of rumors flying around Sedalia that they're trying to get a Quick Trip here, and so I hope that's true.
2 balls and a strike. Really? Coming up here, huh?
Yeah, yeah. they're-
Invading the Casey's space?
I know, I know.
Those don't go away. It's a small town.
Yeah, we have 3.
Well, we
No.
did have some Casey's pizza last night. It was
Yeah,
pretty
was it?
good.
You like it?
It was pretty good.
We have four Casey's in town.
And that is going to fall in front of Shermer for a single. And first and second with nobody out brings up Trent Gallagher to the plate.
Next here, second baseman number 23, Trent Gallagher.
Gallagher is 0 for 2, slide out to left field and struck out looking.
This is where I'm a little unconventional as a coach. I really like hitting and running first pitch right here.
Especially how tight they're playing over here with this bunt coverage.
Yeah, yeah. And if you got a guy that can make solid contact, you know, I just keep things in motion. And at the same time, if you teach your runners to do it right, you get a good jump. Even if you swing a miss, you still have a good chance of stealing second and third. And now you're second and third with, you know, still nobody out.
So he offers on the first bunt attempt, and it's strike 1. We'll see if Coach Morgan keeps it on. The wheel play. Oh, and he's safe. I think a better throw gets him, guys.
Yeah. If he doesn't have to pick that out of the dirt, he's out for sure.
Absolutely.
Got right in the teeth with that tag.
Yeah. Not real sure what he was watching either. I mean, I don't know. I guess we have a better viewpoint of the shortstop, but that seemed like a pretty cut and dry pick play right there.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jose trying to deke the runner there a little bit. I don't have the baseball. Where is it? You guys have a favorite baseball movie?
I'm
Oh,
a big
man.
Major League guy.
Yeah.
Major League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many to really settle down on one. Major League is definitely up there. Bull Durham. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't talk about baseball movies and not talk about Sandlot, obviously.
Sandlot, yeah. You know, I watched one again recently, and I hadn't watched it in a while. It's a fantastic baseball movie, but Mr. 3000.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to beat him to the bag? And he got him on the tag.
Oh wow!
And he's out. Triple play. Oh my goodness. Catching on the line drive. Heads up play. That's a heck of a play by Brennan Irvin. Gets the tag. Fires to first. Triple play.
Wow. That was unbelievable concentration and awareness to know that he had a chance there at first base for the third out.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen that one before?
I don't think I've ever seen a triple.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a tough, because the throw to first came a little late. That was
Yeah.
good job by that umpire to stay in the play there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree right there. I agree. We're heading to the top of the 6th. 4-0 Mule Club. All right, folks. Here we go. Top of the 6th. Remember, tomorrow, full slate of games starting at 10 a.m. Oh my goodness, we got some good stuff coming at you. We got to finish up pool play. Kirkwood is taking on Moberly at 10 a.m. Jeff City and the Mule Club at 1 o'clock, and then we got the semifinals in the afternoon, 4 and 7. And that is grounded back up the middle. Morgan, heck of an effort. I love to see that dive, even if you can't get it, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah, you never know. You might surprise yourself and come up with it.
Especially on turf, you can cover a lot more ground on that dive, especially if you're on dirt.
Yeah. I did real quickly want to go back to, you went from first and second, nobody out, to a 1-2-3 inning with that triple play. I mean.
No, right? And that is lined into left field by Mason Shermer. So Eisenbeis and Shermer with back-to-back singles. Oh, boy. The energy of that triple play, guys.
He's taken some big swings today, but I really liked his swings the other way.
Yeah.
That was a good piece of hitting right there.
Brendan Irvin, the author of the triple play.
As so often happens.
Right?
Makes a great play, comes up to the plate.
Ground ball. Morgan to second. I like that. Save. Ooh.
That was a really smart play there at second base.
So the out recorded at second, first and third with one out.
I have one more baseball movie I didn't get to mention, and I love.
Jump in there, bro.
I love Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah.
Right?
It's an underrated baseball.
Man, yes.
What's the one Mitch Thomas we talk about? He loves the one, and it's a pretty good movie. It's the kid where he inherits the team.
Oh, gosh, I know what you're talking about. It's when he inherits the twins.
Yes. It's not a Rookie or something like that.
No, Rookie of the Year is
the
when
one
he
where
breaks his arm.
Yeah.
Henry Rowan Gardner.
Rosenbacher.
Chet Stedman.
Irvin steals second. Oh man, we're having fun here, folks. That's what baseball should be, right? You sit in the stands, you keep score, you watch a baseball game, and you talk baseball. Second and third.
That's a good 2-0 pitch right there. Not much can be done with a outside black fastball in a 2-0 situation.
Cole Robinson is at the plate. He's 2-1 strike, and that is fouled out of play.
I will say, with the angle that I'm sitting at with a righty up, some umpires had a pretty good zone on the outside corner.
Yeah.
Not giving it off the plate and giving it when it's painted.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
It's in the dirt.
That's a good take.
3-2 now. So Ducos may be showing a little chink in the armor. We're in the 6th. Ooh. Robinson hangs in there, fouls that ball back.
Yeah, this would be really big for Festus here if they could, get Robinson on base or get a single and score these 2 runs.
Cut the score in half.
Yeah.
I don't know how confident he is in it, but I could break one off 3-2 here.
Yeah.
And that is ball 4.
It looks like he might have overcooked it right there, but I think
my pitch prediction.
Yeah, hey, you've been pretty spot on.
I say the pitch and then they bounce it.
Yeah.
Spike it.
Well, but you're getting the call right, so it's on them to execute.
Coach Morgan taking it. This is a good timeout right here, I think, because Ducos probably needs a little breath. He's thinking about what he's doing. He just did that. You could see his body language kind of starting to go in the wrong direction. And Morgan jumps out. Did you ever do that? You weren't going to go out and you see your pitcher and you go, oh, geez, I got to go.
Yeah. Well, and Coach, you chime in here too, but sometimes it just it happens really fast. And, you might be thinking about things that you want to do, or you might be talking to a coach about like, okay, hey, this situation, what are we thinking? And then next thing you know, you look out and you're like, oh crap, I got to go, I got to go slow this down.
Sometimes the pitcher will almost tell you to come out there with body language too. We're big on body language with our pitcher, and if they're starting to show some, disgust with how things are going, just slowing things down.
Yeah.
Cooper Shilley at the plate, and a ground ball, second baseman to it, and the out is recorded, but the run scores. So a productive out for Cooper Shilley. Avoids the double play. It's 2 outs, and Festus is on the board with the RBI ground out.
I thought for a second there we might see a collision between the base runner and the second baseman.
Just about to say that.
That would have gotten really interesting because, if I'm not mistaken, the base runner is allowed to have access to the running lane, but
Yes.
the fielder has to have the ability to field the ball too. So essentially, the runner has to avoid the fielder in that scenario.
And he did not show that he was going to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. The runner stayed straight on his path the whole time. Did not deviate.
Yeah, and if you just barrel into him and he's coming to the baseball,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
I remember there's a video of Albert Bell running into Omar Vizquel back. Oh man, or no, it's Fernando Vina. Yeah, it's Fernando Vina, and he just, lifted him off the ground.
Gunnar Jose at the plate. He's 0-2. Sorry, Coach. Just wanted to. It's 2 strikes. Duco's trying to get out of this. Almost.
Oh man, that was too good of an 0-2 pitch right there. If Jose, he got kind of lucky that Jose missed that, because that was kind of looked middle to me. Much better 0-2 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nervous time because you still got 2 more runs out there.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a good battle here. Guys, it doesn't look like there's any confidence in the curveball either.
We haven't. I feel like we haven't seen it much in the last, at least this inning for sure.
Right. Yeah, because I think that was it right there again, and it pretty much, throws it 56 feet. So as a hitter, that kind of frees you up a little bit because you're sitting dead red, and you don't really have to worry about that breaking ball out of the hand.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and a great pitch. Jose frozen. Goes down on strikes. They strand 2. They get 1. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-1 Mule Club.
Two runners were left on base. We now move to the bottom of the 6th. It's Warrensburg 4 and Festus 1.
Folks, Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. If you want to check out our website, Red Earth Productions, we do other productions other than just live streaming baseball. If you're looking for some video work, whether for social media, for your company, for baseball, if you would like to chat with us about your ideas, please give us a call. Email. You can go to redearthprod.com, go to our contact us page. We'd love to chat with you. We also do some great social media work, brand marketing, email marketing. Lauren Klutz does a fantastic job working with our clients on the Red Earth side. helping them grow their brand in the social and digital market space. Go to Red Earth Prod, that is redearthprod.com, and we'd be happy to talk to you and help you out. All right, folks, here we go. And I know I messed up my engineer there because I did that. And
Sorry, Drew.
he's probably over there getting upset at me.
He's not that far away. He could
I
start
know.
throwing stuff.
he probably is going to start lobbing stuff over at me.
I haven't done with the video, but I used to do game production for my dad at the radio station when I was in high school.
Is that
So
right?
I've been in a spot. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I love that. All right, leading off here for the Mule Club in the bottom of the sixth inning is Sam Slobaszewski. And he's down 0-1. Yeah, see, back in the day, didn't go, held up. This is what I went to school for. And I did a lot of other things leading up to this. And I figured, but back when I was going to school, there was a lot of tape.
Yeah.
And editing with tape and 3/4 inch tape and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So that shows you how long it's been since I've been in school.
Right.
2 balls and 1 strike. And so it's been there's no you shouldn't have thrown that one, young man.
Yep. That is unfortunately, it's a tough play there. Ball bounces up on him, gets into his stomach, but once it fell to the ground, you just kind of.
Better part of valor.
Yep.
Big insurance here. The Mules could get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially bottom of the sixth here.
So Slobaszewski's into second on the throwing error from Cole Robinson. There's nobody out, and that brings to the plate Sam Rosine.
They might here.
I can see it because I don't. Well, now third baseman's creeping up a little bit.
Oh man, good pitch.
Looked almost like they could catch him by surprise.
Yeah, he's playing
big
pretty
air
deep
and-
there. Well, first baseman too, playing deep as well. So you kind of have your choice here, which side you would want to go to.
And that is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the thing here is, a 3-run lead is nice, but a 4-run lead is better. And so, if you can ensure that you're going to get that run by bunting him to third here, I think you take that opportunity. Good swing.
Oh, heck of a play by Cooper Shilley.
That was a really good play.
Good job. Gets the out. It's a big out right there. Runner to third.
Very good team at bat right there.
Reese Haney coming to the plate. Reese is singled and walked, scored a run in this game. And Coach Morgan coming over, and it looks like
a pinch hit here.
pinch hitter. Maybe somebody to handle the bat a little bit, guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe, who's he got? What number was that, guys? 46. Thank you. Number 46.
Deffenbach?
Oh, it's Deffenbaugh.
It's Deffenbaugh.
It's the kid that had the swole eye.
Okay.
So he's got Deffenbaugh.
All right. Taking a chance here.
Oliver Deffenbaugh, the Knob Nostra kid, coming in to pinch hit.
This guy's definitely got some pop.
Oh, yes, he do. Take strike 1. That's a tough spot if you've been stung by a bee, your eye been swollen. Now you got to come out here and hit
Yeah.
under the lights.
Right.
Oh, that's a big swing and a miss. 0-2. Hey, but you know what? I like that from Coach. It's your big guy here. He said I can go.
Yeah. You think you got an opportunity to do some damage. Man, 3 really good breaking balls in a row.
Then you come off the bench and you get three benders.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Duncan's trying not to give him anything really to drive. Fastball misses low, 2-2.
That's a really good take there.
Oh, monster swing. He tried to crush that one to that building over there.
Yeah.
And comes up empty for out number 2. Vincent Luff trying to get that run in from third base here with 2 outs. Young man doubled with 2 RBIs in the second inning. And takes ball 1.
Man, I tell you, especially if Festus can find a way to win this game, Duncan being able to go deep into this game is extremely valuable.
Absolutely. Even if they don't come out on top here, 1-1, you're looking still in pretty good shape. They've only given up a total of 4 runs in 2 games so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if he can either finish it off or at least, you only have to go 1 inning with another guy, and, you still have a lot of pitching left for the weekend if you need it.
Absolutely. And that is ball 4. And I think Jose's pointing at himself. Didn't stick that ball popped out of his glove.
Yeah, tried to be a little bit too quick with that one.
Two outs here, you could see something from first.
Yeah.
Whether it's a rundown or just a straight steal.
Off the end of the bat to Charlie Morgan, the leadoff batter here for strike 1.
Yep.
Charlie's had a pretty good day at the plate. He is walked, scored a run, struck out, and singled with an RBI in the 4th inning.
Duncan's breaking ball has seemed to get better and better as the game has gone, too.
That's rifled through the hole, and the insurance run comes in. It's a 5-1 ball game as Charlie Morgan delivers again.
And what was that right in front of him? 2-out walk.
There you go.
You always come back to bite you with the leadoff walks.
Right. Well, especially when the 2-out walk got the top of the lineup back up to a guy who can swing it pretty well and is already having a pretty good day. I think for me, though, I probably would have pulled Duncan after the 2-out walk.
And that's grounded to the shortstop. Takes the easy one. And that is the end of the bottom of the 6th. We're heading to the top of the 7th. Festus got one more opportunity here. Down 5-1.
We now move to the 7th. Mule Club 5, Festus 1.
Here we go, big fella.
All right, here we go, guys. Ducos out to go complete here. You like this?
With a 4-run lead, yes, I like this.
Yeah, it saves your pitching.
With a 1-run lead, I probably don't like that.
Number 28, Landon Taylor, is pinch hitting here for Clayton Anderson. And he's quickly down 0-2.
I believe that was pitch number 79.
Holy cow. Wow, that's efficient.
Good spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Landon Taylor. He's just a junior going into his junior year at Jefferson R7.
It's a fairly new-ish school, isn't it? A newer school, is it?
No, actually, no, it's been around a while.
Oh, maybe I'm getting confused with a different one.
Yeah, my engineer, he went to. Fouled it off his toe again. Our crack engineer was in the first graduating class in 2013.
Oh, it's a
Newish. So you're not that far off, Coach. What do I know? Time is called.
All right, trying to mess with his rhythm a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a savvy veteran move there.
Misses low. 9-hole hitter. 3-2. That's a great challenge pitch. I like that. And 2, the thing of it was that was on the outside corner, guys.
Yeah.
It didn't give much of the plate.
Yeah, great pitch there, and really good piece of hitting. Just trying to find a way to foul it off.
Great curveball. Taylor down on strikes for out number 1. Back to the top of the order in Devin Black. Boy, Ducos pulled that curveball out. He hadn't really had the feel that the last inning, but man, that was a really good pitch.
Yeah, that was a great time to throw a good breaking ball.
Up and in. Little flare behind the dugout, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching so far this weekend has been very impressive. Outside of the end of the previous game, but overall, guys throwing a lot of strikes, and it's been a tough sledding here for the offense.
Yes, sir, it has. Oh, a rope snared at third base by number 6 over there, Reese Haney.
Yeah, looks like he re-entered after the pinch hit last inning.
That is why it's called the hot corner.
Right. Yeah, that was coming
in hot. Popped up to the second baseman, and the Mule Club take the game 5-1 over Festus on the strength of the pitching of Wyatt Ducos and the hitting at the top of the order by Charlie Morgan, our players of the game for the Mule Club. On the other side, Tanner Duncan takes the loss but pitched very well in this ball game. He is our player of the game from Festus. Folks, guys, any final thoughts on today, Coach Boyer?
I mean, that game right there makes that pool very interesting now.
Absolutely.
Back tomorrow.
I agree. Yeah, because if you look at the bracket, You've got Sedalia's out. Kirkwood's 1-0. Moberly's 1-0. That's in the Stars. Now Stripes, Festus, Jeff City Mule Club. Jeff City's 0-1. Festus is 1-1, and the Mule Club's 1-0. So, wow, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, and a lot of really good pitching still left to go for all three of these teams.
Absolutely.
So, whoever comes out of this side, I think, is going to be in a really good spot pitching-wise, depending upon how the games go tomorrow. But, tomorrow's going to be a really interesting day of baseball.
We're looking forward to it. Starting at 10 a.m. in the morning, folks, we got Moberly taking on Kirkwood, 156. Jeff City will be taking on the Mule Club at 1 o'clock. Our semifinals will be at 4 and 7. It's going to be a long day of baseball, but we'll be right here bringing it all to you. Please subscribe. I appreciate you, gentlemen, for being here today. Looking forward to it tomorrow. For Coach Boyer, for Coach Zimmerman, I'm Brian French, my staff, Lauren Drew Klutz. We appreciate you tuning in. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. The Lord bless you, and we'll see you tomorrow.